Hey there, LT Zeta here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Sailor Moon Another Story. In the last episode, we fell into this city of ice and snow in, where are we, Switzerland? And we now have a doctor in our dress who is now out. And he will come and help and save Hans's mother. Doctor, we've been expecting you. She's over here. Yes, heal her. This is quite severe. She's in urgent need of some hail spring. Hail? The skies have been clear lately. No, lad. Hail spring moss. Plant is the only cure for this very rare disease, but I don't have any of it on me. I see. Where could we harvest some hail spring? Behind my lab is a small cave. Hail spring can usually be found growing there. Sounds good. I'll grab some and speed right back. Hans, it's dangerous out there. I can go and get it. I can't let a girl like you go out on your own lonesome. I see. Well then, let's go together. Alright, and thanks. Okay, Dr. Schwartz, we'll be right back with the hail spring moss. Okay. Let's go, Mercury. Alright. I guess we're just going right back to where I was, huh? Okay. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But hey, what I can do in the meantime is show off how fucking, like, in the past 5 minutes, I've just become an utter monster to these monsters. Look at this damage I'm about to do. Remember when I was doing, like, about 90 and I was like, oh, that's really powerful? Yeah, times have changed. Alright. Yes. I think one thing I'm immediately learning about, like, how I'm going to handle when I have, like, other scouts again is I'm gonna want characters who can do those, like, multi-hit attacks to be in front so that they get the most max, like, damage out of, you know, the ability to hit multiple things. I feel like that will be a good strategy to have. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I will say, I like this format thus far, because, like, in terms of, like, how it's introducing the Sailor Scouts, to an extent. Because it's like, this is a video game set in between Season 3 and Season 4. It's sort of like an alternate Season 4 of a multi-year running, like, TV show. Like, inherently, like, if you're not going to start from scratch, then you're going to be in this position of, like, you have a lot of characters to deal with. How do you, like, manage that and, like, balance things in, like, a way that, like, makes sense to introduce stuff for a video game? So I feel like the way they kind of did it was, like, pretty smart. Like, we mostly had Serena pretty much the entire time in the first chapter, and we got used to her and, like, her capabilities as Sailor Moon and all that stuff. And then we got introduced to the Sailor Scouts kind of all as, like, a big bundle of 4. So, like, we kind of got used to them as the idea of, like, hey, they're a big team now. What is it this way? I wonder if I'm even supposed to be here or not. I don't know. But yeah, like, the vibe is... Ooh, level up. I definitely needed that. So, like, you get introduced to the Scouts all kind of like this big bundle. Which works for that, because it's like, you kind of get the idea of, like, oh, okay, so they're a big team. Like, they're a team of superheroes in that sense. Which is useful. I would say. But, like, you don't really individually get the hang of, like, all of them, because it's kind of a lot of information to take in at once, so, like, I would probably say you're naturally, like, inclined to just kind of, like, be like, oh, okay, so here are these, things, here are all these characters, I guess they can do stuff, sure, I don't know, like, that's kind of the vibe I got, at least, was, like, there's a lot of them, so I just kind of wung it, more or less. And then you kind of lose them for, like, the second half of the chapter, because then you get Neptune, Uranus, and then a little bit later Saturn. And I feel like they work because, like, number one, they're already kind of grouped together in a general sense, so they're kind, like, naturally, like, as characters, they're separate from, like, Haruka and Michiru, Neptune and Uranus are, like, they are, like, kind of a pair, just in general, inherently. So, like, it works for that regard, because then, like, you get introduced to them as a pair, so now you associate them as a pair, you know? And they kind of complement each other to an extent. Enough, because, like, especially with the formation that I wound up having, which was, like, the V shape with Serena in the background, it kind of worked to kind of have them feel like these stronger defenders, in a sense. I don't know if that would happen to any formation that you wound up being in, but it worked for me, at least, is the point. And then adding Saturn on top of that was just kind of, you know, this extra bit of, like, this extra character, and, like, you also get to kind of compare her, because of, like, the way I was talking about how she might be a little more like a... Huh. There's nothing over here except the Luna Pelota. Sure. I imagine I come back here in a bit. So, let's go the other way, then. I was just curious what the heck was over here. There was another cave, you know? It was interesting. But yeah, I like the way, like, they introduce the characters like that. Because, like, mentally, like, I can't, like, really, like... I feel like Sailor Saturn got, like, just enough... Because, like, she is also a very simple character. She has one move, anyway. So, like, to that extent, she just kind of exists. But I feel like Haruka and Michiru are, like, introduced well enough. And you get to use them for a lot more battles, I think? So, like, you get used to them. And then... so then that leaves the other Sailor Scouts, the Inner Scouts, the 5 of them. Or I guess 4, because you would have Sailor Moon, like, understanding of how she works. Because she's just been in basically every battle up to this point. So now it's like, okay, so what about the individual scouts? Because, like, they're all important. Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter are all important characters. And they're an important group, sure, but they're also important as individuals. So to me, it's like, how do you, like, best, like, introduce that, in a sense? And I feel like this method of, like, giving you, like, these small, like, little, like... Because I feel like I'm probably likely to just finish this area in this episode, if my understanding of, like, what we're going to be doing is probably correct. Because, like, I'm going to guess that this is where we go next, after we get the thing. Like, there's going to be something there, like, maybe that's where the rock is that we're looking for. Or something. So, like, we go there and, like, there's a save point right in front of a big open room. That just screams boss fight, you know? But the boss isn't here yet. So, like, my thought process is, like, we heal the guy, we get the stuff, we heal the mother, move on, and then we just go up there. And then there's nothing else in this area. So, like... that just makes sense to me, for, like, that's how, like, this would be arranged. And, like, realistically, I can run through all that very quickly. Do 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 do. Alright, we're almost there. But yeah, like, I like the idea of giving us, like, individual adventures with one of each of the scouts. And, like, letting you get used to, like, things that are about with, like, how they work, you know? Alright, let's see, what's over here? Any actual stronger monsters? It's the Hailspring! Just imagine if we could have gone this way the first time. Just a little further. Oh no, earthquake! Ooh ah! Hans! Hans, are you okay? I'm alright, but what about the Hailspring moss? Looks like a clump of goo. Question mark, exclamation point. Could that be? Oh, no, here's the stone. Ooh, wow, what's happening? It's an earthquake. How convenient that the stone fell into the pit, but not the, like, pedestal. I wonder where it wound up. What was I thinking? Hans' mother needs this. Let's get back to your house. Mercury, is that okay? My friend does need the stone, but I can't let your mother go untreated. I made up my mind. Let's bring the Hailspring Moss to your mother, okay? Thank you. Well then, let's go. Okay, no one over there. No one over there, except the monster. Yeah. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Yeah. I feel like also, though, the method of, like... the way you can always, like, use your strongest attacks against monsters like this... it makes grinding really easy. And I appreciate that. Because if you want to grind, you can just kind of just do this. You one-shot enemies, you're faster than all of them, and you just kind of keep wailing on them. Anyways, I'll meet you guys back at the village. I just realized one of the items we're getting is an alarm clock. I think that's probably to, like, wake up a character who's been put to sleep, and that's very funny contemporary use of, like, that's the kind of thing I would expect to see out of Earthbound in a sense, and I like that and I appreciate it. That's very funny to me. I like that. Okay, I'm back at the village. Here's your stuff, Mr. Man. Oh, you're back. Doctor, here's the Hailspring. I'm glad you found it quickly. Any later, and your mother might have been in real danger. I'll make medicine at once. You'll be all better soon. Cough, cough. Thank you, Hans. Mercury helped too, isn't that right? Where'd she go? Medicine is ready. Please drink this. Cough, cough. Glug, glug, glug. And palette change. Sometimes you can just tell what's gonna happen in these old games, you know? Her cheeks, they're rosy again. Yay! Zzz. Mother! Relax, sonny boy, she's just asleep. Everything's gonna be okay. Soon your mother will be good as new. You're a miracle worker. Oh, Hans, what a relief. I should get going. If I stayed any longer, it'd only be harder to leave. Guess this is goodbye, Hans. Wait. Are you really leaving? Yes, I'm sorry, Hans. Can you stay a while before you go? I can't. There's a mission I have to fulfill. When it's over, can you come visit again? Huh? Please come back to Keen's. I'll be waiting for you, no matter how long it takes. Huh? This is all so sudden. Please wait. I'm sorry, Hans. She has a boyfriend. Alright. Maybe she can have multiple pen pals. Who knows? Anyways, should I go back to the hole or to the empty cavern? I guess the hole first is probably where the game's probably gonna indicate I should go. Okay, let's check the hole. Looks too steep to climb down. Well, there's still that other cave to eat. Okay. Yep, it's the other cave. BRB! Alright. Zoisite stone is right around here. I misunderstood where the thing was. The ball to save, but we're mostly there anyway. So it's fine. We'll just We'll fight a couple things beforehand. Where's the God, I don't remember the map of this place, apparently. I'm being like, right, we go down, so let me turn and go down, but like, nope, that's not available yet. One moment. Blarg. Okay, here's the turn. And here's Luna Ball. Right there. Come on. I don't need a Shakoki. Go away. I got a hammer. Alright. Let's fight a boss. The only reason I'm super concerned about this is because there was a patch to this game specifically because of this boss fight. It specifically said the Chapter 2 Mercury boss fight, or whatever, is apparently very difficult, so much so that they added an item that gives you stronger attack to deal with it in the game. So I'm like, what am I about to fight right now? I don't know, I did just say, right? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy, like, bringing that up. I don't know. Let's see what I'm about to fight, because I guarantee this is a boss fight. Something's glittering. Could it be zoocytes? Oh, one of the new people. You finally showed up, Sailor Mercury. Who are you? You'll be dead soon. Why should I tell you my name? Well, the game will probably tell me your name. Alright. One of the new antagonists. Nabu! You're so tall! Okay, so one thing I want to start with is this. Alright. Yeah. Huh. You're powerful. I see. Anshar did warn me about potential obstacles. Anshar? The name of your leader? You think I'd just tell you? Figure it out on your own. For the sake of our cause, I'll kill you. Why are you doing this? What is your goal? Our goal? Our goal is... Flashback. Relying on the power of the Silver Crystal, is that really what's best for the world? True, its power is miraculous and mystifying, but it has no basis in logic! I can't help but wonder, can we really entrust the world to a power beyond scientific analysis? Hear me, O troubled ones. Huh? Who said that? Your faith in the silver crystal seems to waver. The silver crystal, yes. Its bountiful powers cannot be denied, yet miracles are ephemeral. No one knows how long they might last. Precisely what I've been thinking lately. Yes, miracles could never last for eternity. I have been seeking people such as yourself. Nabu, lend your aid. Together we shall analyze the power of the silver crystal. I wonder if it's truly nothing more than a miracle. Alright, I accept. He ascends into dark, shadowy heaven, confusing the person he's with. Or she, I don't know. They're androgynous. They. Our goal is to claim the silver crystal for ourselves. This time I'll crush you. Okay. 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 Let's do that again. How about that? Alright. Now what happens? One damage, yay. Okay, so... Yeah, so... Lesson learned. That was really funny, though. Just the build-up of like, oh, they modded the game to make this boss fight easier, and then I just one-shot it. But it was phase 1. I was like, is that gonna be a phase 1 or what? It's just a phase 1. So it was very funny. Okay. So these are all my strongest attacks now. Toxic Mist. Ooh, okay. Okay, I don't have anything specifically for that, so I'll use an Alt Cure on myself. Worthwhile. Alright. Let's punch you. Miss. Damn it. I don't want to do that so often. That's gonna do too much damage, though. So this is the thing that's supposed to, like, really increase me. Yeah, alright. So he doesn't seem like he has that much attacks, per se, and they're all very weak except for poison. Stop using poison! Miss. Damn it! Ugh. It's just the poison that's the problem. Please, miss at least with it? Thank you. That's more like it. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I can definitely out-damage him. Okay, yeah. Still, that wasn't difficult enough to warrant a fucking patch to the game. I didn't touch that manicure. Wild. Like, I bought like, once... I don't get it. Like, it's not like a complete cakewalk like the first phase was, but still, like, I just... Were people not using, like, the lower the attack stat thing? Like, I saw that and I was immediately like, oh, that'll be great for a boss fight. To try, and it... I don't know, even if that wasn't the case, I don't know, whatever. Maybe I just fought way more enemies than most people did, and leveled up more than... I don't know, I didn't feel like I was grinding, I was just walking around. And even then, they cut the encounter rate down in half in this exact same patch. I don't get it. Maybe the people who playing this game aren't gamers, I don't know. Which is also valid. They don't have to be gamers, but... Oh well. How could you withstand my attack? Such tenacity, and all for Zoisite's stone. I'm exhausted. Letting you take the stone should pose no threat. But know this, the other Sailor Scouts will fail in their missions. Nurgle will obliterate her target. No one has ever bested her. You'll never restore Tuxedo Mask. I take my leave for today, Sailor Mercury. Wait! She's gone. Her name was Nabu? What a powerful enemy. Alright, so she is a girl. Okay. Celebrate! You got Zoisite's Lightstone. It's invisible. It's time to go back to Japan. Sure thing. There's no point. I just know I can't face Hans again. If I go back inside, I might start having second thoughts. I'm sorry, Hans. I promise I'll come back to Keen someday. Right now, everyone's waiting for me. I have to get home, but... Someday, we'll meet again. Goodbye. Hi, Luna! This is very Shakespearean, I feel. Right about in the diary? Yes. Alright. And now we're Sailor Mars! My favorite of the Sailor Scouts. Well, before I do anything else, let's put some accessories on me. Yes! I get to keep them! My my magic plan was correct. Alright, so... put on an anklet and 2 bracelets. I feel like Sailor Mars needs to be just like power. That's what she is. She's power. So, okay. All right. Did I save? I did save. Okay. Alright, I cut out a lot, so I can just kind of keep going. I don't need to end the episode here. Let's get Mars' situation started out. This is the village of Lhasa. The stone Daria needs is somewhere around here. Huh? That was... there's no doubt about it. That was a surge of evil energy. Where did it come from? It came from space. Not from in here. Who are you? Not from this guy. He is very confused. Something's wrong with this temple. Time to investigate. Chapter 2, In Search of the Stones, Sailor Mars. Hello. It's funny that they're like, hey, Luna shows up just to be like, hey, you want to write a diary entry? And then, like, immediately presented after the opening cutscene, diary entry time. Whatever. Alright. So, where did Ray go? Nepal? I think. So what's funky about this place? What do you determine, Ray? It was this. The evil energy came from this jewel, containing the ultimate power. Why would such an evil thing be in a holy temple? Hey! What are you doing there? It is forbidden to enter this room. I'm just a tourist. I was admiring the beautiful gem on this altar. Anyways, I'm all done here. Lots more sights to see in Nepal, you know. Stop! Ray gets arrested. The adventure. Your intent is plain as day, trying to steal our precious Gemitus ruby. You will pay. Oh, we're fighting regular people, I guess. Destroyer A and Destroyer B. Okay. Eight rings of fire. Strike. Why is this what I think it is? Well, I just eliminated those people from existence. But also, like, I think that's the really awesome, like, fire move she gets at the end of the Alien arc in Season 2. Why is that weaker than the fucking rings burning mandala? Those were monsters. Okay. Why would there be monsters in here? Hey, you there, what are you doing? Of course there are more. By coming to this holy place, you have committed sacrilege! For that you shall be punished! I better get out of here. Huh? Ooh. What the? I can't move my body! What? It's that jewel. Oh no. It used chaos control. Now! Attack! Ha, perfect. I'm done for. Can't even think straight. I'm sorry. Oh, this is Ray talking? Where did Icon go? That's enough. Ninja from the sky! Are you okay? Ugh. Jade, I haven't gotten your stone yet. Wait, you're not. Who are you? My name's Phaleg. What's yours? Mars. My name is Sailor Mars. Dangerous here. Let's get outside and fast. So why was she dreaming of Jadeite? That seems very arbitrary. Where am I? Are you up? I got worried after you passed out. This is my house. I see. Thank you very much. Listen, I have some business at the Elder's house. Please rest until I get back. For a moment there, I thought that Phaleg looked like Jadeite. But I must be imagining things. I mean, everybody kind of looks similar in this fight style. That's just kind of what it works as. Keep an eye out for treasure chests. That's my philosophy right now. You know, I have a feeling I'm going to go back into editing and edit the first 4 episodes and be like, oh my god, I missed a treasure chest here, and that sucks. I'll never know what it was. Hi. What can I buy? Yaga soup. Lipstick for pretty lips. Heal all HP. Okay, I'll take a couple of those. I mean, I've got the money for it. Look at how much money I have. Room. I mean, based on how many enemies I was fighting, this just seems natural. I'm fine with that. Based on the annoyance of the poison, yeah, I think I want to have a bajillion all cures. I think that's good. I'll buy a couple more of those, sure. Alright. Still got plenty of money to buy other things with, so that'll be nice. Alright. Let's explore! And then probably when I'm done exploring, I'll end the episode. Just to be on the safe side, you know? I don't want another... I do want to try and, like, have episodes be, like, you know, reasonably paced. Nothing, nothing, nothing. You've been reading a lot of soup recipes. I recommend chicken and gnocchi soup. It's very delicious. One of my favorites. Oh, same room. Yeah, probably should have seen that coming. Zoom. Ray, zoom. Well, there's the inn. Phaleg is the grandson of the village elder. Why is his name so phallic? In every sense of the word. Alright. Alright. I don't need to do that. I don't know why I bothered talking to you as a result of that. Nothing here. I don't know, you never know what might be in one of these rooms. Especially now I know it'll be on the lookout for things like treasure chests. Can I become like Lord Jadeite? Jadeite, what the fuck are you doing here? Jadeite is... I'm very mixed feelings on Jadeite. He serves his purpose, is basically what I'll say. He's not a bad villain or character, necessarily. He's just very basic. And so what he serves as is a good template for, like, basically every single, like, villain in Sailor Moon is based on the template of Jadeite. He's just a servant of a higher power who does his job as effectively as he can, underestimates the Sailor Scouts, and eventually gets defeated by them too much, and then, you know, gets a little annoyed at that, and never succeeds. So, the vibe there is, like, he is very basic. He's a very basic villain. But, like, without Jadeite to exist like that, then the way that every other kind of villain usually, like, puts a spin and twist on Jadeite, on the Jadeite formula, like, it sets that up to, like, it sets your expectations appropriately, and, like, he's also the villain at a point where it's, like, just introducing the show and its concepts. So, that's a, you know, like, an uncomplicated villain is exactly what that needs at that point. So, I don't know. You're the elder of this village, Yaga, right? Baba Yaga. Because of you, I'm feeling much better. You have my thanks. Jeez, what was a girl like you doing in there anyway? How does this guy look like Jadeite? He's not even blonde. You know, I'm not some helpless poor little girl. Thanks for your help, I guess. I apologize on behalf of my grandson. He bears you no ill will. I understand, but... Young lady, could you tell us why you're here? Someone important to me is very sick. I need a special stone called Jadeite, so he can recover. Phallic, have you ever heard of such a stone? I mean, most people in this city seem to be talking about it. No, but maybe we can ask the High Priest at Takra Cup Temple. The Temple of Takla Kup? That's where I found you. Gah, there? I never want to go that place ever again. But I have to, don't I? Oh well, thank you. Why are you blocking me? Let me through. Or you're gonna get a heel in your face. What the heck are you doing? Trying to stop some girl from walking off alone, I guess. I'm not exactly your ordinary girl. If you've really gotta go, then I will too. It'd be just as dangerous for you. They're stronger than you think. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? That's all well and good, but you don't even know what a high priest looks like? Guess you have a point. Fine, it'll be dangerous, but you can come along. Oh, jeez, you just have to do things your way, huh? Are all these, like, misadventures going to involve... How do I get this treasure chest? I want it. I want it! Fine, maybe we come back to it. Oh, monsters are over here. Avocadavor, blah 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 blah. I can't pronounce it, but that's the avocado lady. I know her. She's a monster made from avocados. The other one was Game Sen. It looks familiar, but I can't place it. I'm gonna assume it's just a Season 1 thing, because I think I've been the worst at recognizing the Season 1 monsters thus far. Yay! Avocadababa. I don't know, I like her. She's literally just a woman made from avocado, and she, like, gets into a sword fight with Tuxedo Mask. It's very funny. It's a good episode. I like that episode. Season 2. Birds of Flames. Sure. Fire Soul Bird. Yay. Alright. So, I seem to be in a very good position already, immediately. What's this way? More monsters. Are they going to be anything new, or something else? The name Game Sen makes me think of, like, the arcade crown. I'm trying to think if there's any the only time I can think of, like, there's a thing related to that is, like, Crane Game Joe when he turns into a monster. This is probably for later, based on how the Ami stuff went. I don't think I'm going to need to go to a cave to get to the temple. I'm still just laughing at fucking avocado woman. I keep getting puzzle pieces. I should check the puzzle piece option in the menu. Well, it's certainly being pieced together, huh? I see Sailor Pluto, Sailor Moon, Sailor Chibi Moon, Sailor Saturn on the far right, and her face is gone. And down below I see a little bit of... I'm not sure who's on the very far left, who that face is, but below that is Sailor Mars. The one in the middle, two in the middle are Neptune on the left and Uranus on the right, and the bottom right is Sailor Mercury, and that's the very, very bare minimum of Sailor Venus's ear on the very far right, and that one little thing right in the middle. So I guess that's just kind of a thing to do. Anyways, I should probably end the episode now, actually, so I forgot I was going to do that. So next time on Let's Play Sailor Moon Another Story, we will continue with Rei and go to this temple and fight more avocado women. So, see you guys then. I'm not moving around because I'll probably get into another counter that way. So, bye!